The Little Rabbit's Safety Lesson. Little Rabbit Bye-Bye was picking mushrooms in the forest, humming a song and hopping along. Suddenly there was a rustling sound in the grass, and a big gray wolf appeared, baring its sharp teeth. Bye-Bye's legs trembled with fear, but he remembered his mother's words. "When you're in danger, stay calm." He pretended to be brave and said, "Mr. Wolf, my friend will be here any moment." The wolf narrowed his eyes and asked, "Who is your friend?" Bye-Bye shouted loudly, "Uncle Elephant." Just then, heavy footsteps thump came from afar. The wolf was so frightened that he turned around and ran. It turned out to be Little Hedgehog rolling by with some fruit. Bye-Bye let out a sigh of relief. The hedgehog asked, "What happened to you?" Bye-Bye replied, "I almost got caught by the wolf." The hedgehog taught him, "Next time you can hide in a thorny bush. Wolves won't dare go in there." Bye-Bye continued on his way. But suddenly the ground gave way and he fell into a hunter's trap. He was so anxious that he cried, but then remembered everyone's advice and began to think of a solution. He piled up mushrooms into little steps and jumped up one by one until he climbed out of the pit. On the way home, he met a little squirrel who was lost and crying. Bye-Bye comforted him. "Don't be afraid, I know the safe way." They avoided the dangerous swamp, stepped carefully on stones to cross the creek, and finally reached home where Squirrel's mother was waiting anxiously. When she saw her child, she hugged him tightly with relief. Bye-Bye returned home and told his mother about all that had happened. She praised him for being so brave. The next day, Bye-Bye gathered all his friends for a safety meeting. He said seriously, "When we face danger, we must use our brains, help each other, and most importantly, from then on, learn to protect ourselves." All the little animals in the forest learned how to stay safe.